Greetings, tube dwellers, and welcome back to Dawnguard. Have I ever told you that vampiric corpses fail to rot? Still sustained by their evil magics, their lifeless bodies will remain. So, Isran has given me a mission to seek out 2 recruits with very specific talents. The first, and probably less interesting of the 2, is Gunmar, a sturdy Nord set to be a warrior for us. A bulwark to stand against the undead forces. Crystal Drift Cave is where Isran told me he may be, and apparently I was able to fast travel straight here. I have not come to discover this, so it gave me the discovery. I believe that's Gunmar. I'm not exactly sure what he's looking at. I'm guessing that this is going to be some sort of vampire coven.
Mind yourself. There's a vicious bear on the loose.
Oh, a bear.
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims.
Huh. Oh, that's right. This guy's the Beastmaster. Isran needs your help.
Isran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to
No
attend
longer
to.
hunting vampires, are you?
Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with?
Sounds like he's a real douche. We're up against vampires all over again, Gunmar.
Vampires?
It's horrible. They're attacking cities.
Well, that might change things.
He said you really
Tell me
hate
more about what's
vampires.
going on.
Well, we're not sure yet, but they have an Elder Scroll.
By the 8th.
Yeah, that's never good.
Alright, look. I'll consider
Creatures
it.
of eternity
I can't
twisting
just
the
leave
strings
this
of
bear
fate.
to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of
Dealt
me.
with. What are we going to do with the bear, Gunmar? Help Gunmar defeat the bear. I don't see it, but of course, oh, it's in the cave. You know what? This brightness is just really getting to me. I think I'm gonna crank it up just a touch more. Wow. Let's try all the way. It's probably gonna look goofy, but I'm gonna try it for a second. Yeah. See, that's nighttime. Oh, talk about having some night eyes. Alright, let's see. If the braziers aren't, like, attacking me with light, then we may maintain this brightness. Wow, it is really bright in here. Holy crap, this bear is not alone. This bear has a troop of spiders and wolves. That spider's going to go down real quick. No more crossbow bolts. I have officially run out. I probably should have thought about that before coming out here. Oh, wolf. I should be able to handle this with my axe. I am going to get my shield out. Unfortunately, I'm poisoned. That should be alright. The spider's not doing too much damage, and I can heal here in just a minute. Hopefully Gunmar is not going to die in the meantime. Since he is supposed to be a Beastmaster, I'm going to trust he knows how to handle himself against a bear, although he came in here with an orcish axe. I have to assume that that was not ideal circumstances. I wonder if he's in kind of dire straits on the road or something happened to cross this bear, slaughtering innocents, he said? Attacking people? That's madness. Ah, he did not die, but he did take a knee. Speak to Gunmar. I'm going to give Gunmar just a second. Oh, and I'm carrying too much weight. Again, so I'm going to have to drop some stuff. Let me get my steel bolts. I guess they're probably not a whole lot more of them, huh? And hopefully Gunmar will stand up here in just a second and be just fine. Alright, hold on, inventory. And a gannery here. Okay, drop some items. Hello, Gunmar.
Don't know how well
What you
I'd
think
have
about the
managed
bear?
myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume.
You know Isran. Yes, he said to meet him at Fort Dawnguard.
Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in.
Well, until now.
His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this
It
time.
is kind of impressive, I'll
meet you
tell you that
there.
right now. Yeah, see you there once I finish plundering this little cave here. It looks like this might have been Gunmar's little hideout, and the bear might have chased him out of it. Oh no, again! I've got so much crap on me. I don't think I have any strength potions either, and I'm gonna have to take that staff too. Gadnor, why do I get the feeling that this is something quest related? Doesn't look like the bear put him up there on this altar with his little staff. Little ore in here. I'm gonna skip over that though. And I'm gonna skip over quite a few of the things that I left here. I had to drop a dragon scale, but that's okay. I've been selling most of those anyway. And this, the brightness, you know, I like being able to see stuff, but this just totally destroys the mood of nighttime, so I gotta change this back some. I'm just gonna take it down a little. It's not far from where it was anyway. Yeah, I think that's a little better. It at least still looks like it's nighttime. I can at least still kind of tell that it's twilight. Okay, I need to go see a merchant before I continue back to Fort Dawnguard. And actually, I think I'm going to go straight to the other person in Markarth. What was her name? Sorine? Sorine Gerard. Apparently she's somewhere in the Reach. Of course, she's not going to be close to anything at all. I do have some fast travel points pretty close to her, actually. That's nice. Oh, that's Beechcraft. Making our dialogue just changed. That's not good. Do I have to wait before she opens her shop again? I was just getting ready to say I got the Speechcraft perk that makes her give me better prices because I'm a dude. Speaking the smooth talk, oh well.
You've got small
Ulfberth will have to make do.
Take a look.
Ooh, and this is not good. I don't see steel bolts in here anywhere. I'm gonna go check the Fletcher, but that worries me a little. Just checked my blacksmithing too, just to see, and I cannot make them yet. I think somebody in the Dawnguard teaches me how to make a couple different things. I really hope anyway. You probably don't have them. I will check the Fletcher though. Nope, she sure doesn't. Oh please, Elrinder, please, please. I'm kind of an archer. Maybe I'm a bastardized archer at this point because I'm not using a bow. Oh, I'm gonna have to scour Fort Dawnguard, I think, to try to find some more crossbow bolts. That is not cool. I don't know if I want to get rid of these arrows yet. I might have to pick a bow back up. That is atrocious. Haha! You just barely caught the end of the level up there. I had a couple soul gems, so I used them, and it got me a level up. Sweet. So
I had you figured for
let's see. Before I get Sorine, I think I'm gonna go to Markarth, and then I'll do the level up. I need to do a little bit more merchant work. I might even do the merchant stuff there in Markarth before. Since I'm not instantly stuck with Serana on my hindquarters thoroughly, I think I'm going to have Lydia come with me on this next little mission. I have a feeling that I might start to get some access to Dawnguard recruits pretty soon. Oh, by the way, I'm in Breezeholm. Lydia doesn't really have much nothing on her. She's got an orcish sword from when I ran with her for a little while before. Hopefully she won't die. If she does, she's not incredibly important. And while I'm in Markarth, doing my deeds, selling some stuff here and there, I'm going to train in Speechcraft yet again. I have the gold for it. Up we go. Now I have a level up to do before I go out to the field and try to find Sorine. Here we have it. And continue to stack into health. Let's see. My speech, did it go up enough? I guess I was on it, wasn't I? No, I was coming up on it. Getting lost on the skill. The skill wheel. The skill sky. My speech is 42. It takes 50 for merchant, so I do not have enough. That means that we're going back over to one-handed. Yeah, here we go. Now, the question is, more damage. I definitely am not going to be using dual-wielded attacks. I'm going to be using daggers, which I think count as swords. I don't know exactly how the critical works with sneak attacks, though. Power attacks, I probably won't be doing power attacks, really. I probably won't go up to most of this. Oh, let me check right before I put that in there. Let me just check. Yeah, no, my sneak's not up there yet. It's 50. 50 is the level. Okay, so we're just going to go straight into damage. Damage is going to have the most synergy with just raw damage. It's going to have the most synergy with this sneak perk that makes that makes daggers do 15 times normal damage. Insanity. So they've given me a place close to Sorine, and it's a dragon tooth crater. It's a dragon roost that I've been to before. So I've cleared this place out. I'm hoping the dragon doesn't respawn because even in Markarth I still have yet to find a lot of steel bolts for my crossbow. I'm I'm thinking I might be able to just run past him even if he is there, because I'm supposed to go out this way. Are we going to do some scaling? Yeah, it looks like she's right out across this clearing. So we're going to scale the mountain some. I'm hoping, though, that I don't have a whole lot of combat here, and of course that I don't run into that dragon, because I don't have the bolts for it. Now my one-handed is doing a bit more damage, so it's probably even more viable as an option for combat. I'm probably going to be trying to avoid all that I can, though. Sorine, she's supposed to be a specialist on Dwemer ruins. Sorine satchel with 7 Dwemer gyros in it. Interesting. I wonder what she's planning on doing with these gyros. Looks like she's studying. She's opening a chest here. Oh, a convector.
Just 1 gyro. 1, and I can get back to work. Where are they?
There's 7 in your pack.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros
Oh,
lying
yeah.
around, have
Yeah, I
you?
actually did.
I swear I left it right here.
Yeah, it's right over here.
Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me
I
here.
don't think mud crabs are that smart.
Just look around, will you?
Yeah, sure. Isran asked me to find you, though.
Isran? Wants me?
I think so,
no,
yeah.
you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help.
Wow, Isran, what is your
I find it
problem,
hard to believe
guy?
He's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left.
Great, that's why he
Anyway,
sent
I'm
me.
quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me.
You know what? I could go with... Oh, you had a falling out? Or I could go with the vampire scream. But before all that, I just want to yank those gyros out of there. She said she just needed 1. I wonder if I could say that first. I'm going to have to go through that dialogue anyway. Isran, yeah, he was very hurtful. I know it was terrible. And so you guys had an argument?
Yes, that was my point. I felt it was rather clear.
It was, okay.
Look, what
I'm
is it
looking
you
for
want from me?
details. You want some gyros? I got gyros for you now. Look, vampires are threatening all of Skyrim.
Vampires? Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population.
Wow. No less than 3 scenarios that
what
you
are they up to?
proposed. Some bad stuff. They have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated.
Why not?
Interesting.
They're all different
I'm not
types
sure
of
what
powerful.
they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good.
Probably.
All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least
I've got
1
7.
intact
Look.
dwarven gyro.
You had a whole satchel of them.
So either
I found the whole
need to
thing.
find
It's
the
right over this
satchel
other
those
rock.
mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro
She's
from someplace.
certain that mud crabs took
You
this
wouldn't
thing.
happen to have one, would you?
Yeah, yes, I sure do. I have all 7. There's no time! You need to get moving now! You know what? It's sad. I almost want to do that persuasion just for the speechcraft experience. A matter of fact, I have 7 gyros. I'm going to do this anyway.
I'm sorry, but I'm not about
Okay,
to do that
good,
with at least
good,
a single gyro to show for my
Isran
efforts.
and I still need your help.
I understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least 1. A single gyro
A single
would
gyro.
be enough, I think.
Here you go. I've got
Thank
one. Take
you.
it.
It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching.
No problem. I actually wish you'd take all
Where
of the
is
other
it Isran
6 out of
expects me
my
to go?
inventory as well. Where do you think? Fort Dawnguard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made.
Probably
I'll finish
quite a
up
bit.
here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
As soon as you can. How soon is that?
Farewell.
And she starts walking immediately. That's how soon. I don't see anything useful out here. Oh, dwarven arrows. Guess I'll take those. Would have been much more useful to have crossbow bolts. I'm really glad that this didn't end in some combat. Okay, so let me go back to Fort Dawnguard, and hopefully while there, let me scour some bolts before I get another task, before I have to go anywhere and do anything. I don't feel comfortable walking down the road with no ranged weapon. Oh, this fast travel point. Oh my god, they cannot be serious. I've got to find a back way into Fort Dawnguard or something. Oh, it's so far away. Luckily, the power of the stamina glitch is with me, and as it runs out, I continue sprinting like a mad ninja. Oh, hey, we actually have a door up finally. That's nice. I'm gonna keep it closed too. And we've posted a guard. This is looking more and more like a Fort Tilde. You helped us with the vampires. And you probably don't want to say anything. She was here last time I showed up and there was an ambush waiting on me. I'm hoping that the quartermasters are really going to stand out to me, Vori. Because I'm really hoping that somebody here makes or sells some crossbow bolts. Why else would they be handing out crossbows like they're candy? Let's see how the two new recruit... Oh, what is this? What?
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
What's going on here?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful.
What?
So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before.
Huh.
And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space.
Huh.
Sorine, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on.
Huh.
Gunmar,
He knows.
there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Ooh, a vampire. He caught one. You know what? I just got a
Getting
premonition.
along with Isran. It takes some getting used to.
I really hope not. I hope it's just like a chained up vampire that we get to rub garlic on and smack with some silver chains. I've got a silver paddle. I'm gonna paddle a vampire. Burn his little butt cheeks, little red, round, fiery dots. Let's see. I guess I have an objective, but it's just on one of these two. Am I just supposed to wait and follow? Actually, I think they went a different direction. No. Okay, it's upstairs. Where exactly are the stairs? Okay, so they're just gonna go bed down. I think there are stairs in a couple different places, different towers around Fort Dawnguard. I don't know if they all, and this kind of looks like it doesn't. Okay, this does. I was gonna say I don't know if they all lead up to the top area. Isran.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew.
I guess
no one believed.
don't let me interrupt you. You wanted me to come up here with you. Your bedroom, I presume? Am I, do I have free reign? I think I do have free reign to anything that the Dawnguard has. I don't see it saying steal, so I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it right out in the open. What's up, Isran? Oh, no. No!
Vampire showed up while you were away.
Showed up, yeah. You were making me think
Says
that...
it's got something really important to say.
well, I guess they don't have the Elder Scroll
let's
anymore,
hear
right?
it.
Oh, man. Shut up, Serana. Don't talk.
You probably
Don't
weren't expecting
speak.
to see me again.
No, I wasn't. What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you.
Yeah, right.
It's important.
Vampire
so please
love
just
story.
listen before your friend here loses his
Still a
patience.
better one than Twilight.
Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
What about the scroll?
The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured
Vampires
this
have
part out
fathers.
already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards.
Yeah,
He
Harkon.
wasn't always like that, though.
He let me go.
There
He can't
was-
be all that bad.
A turn. He
For a
stumbled
vampire?
onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What sort of prophecy?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway,
That's pretty
my mother
ambitious.
and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of
Ambition's
Tamriel,
not always
so we
positive.
tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
Huh. Well, you took a big risk in coming to the Vampire Slayers.
I did. But something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
Oh, is it the fact that I didn't kill you when I thoroughly wanted to kill you? No, you're right. We just have to convince the others you're on our side. Why is that even an option? You want us to help you.
That was the plan, yes. Assuming the rest of them can trust a vampire. Come on, I'll need you to help convince them.
And I'm just going to go along with it. So now I speak to Isran to do her bidding.
All right,
I'm gonna bite my lip.
Has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking?
There is no reason at all that you should not kill her. Take the Elder Scroll off her back, and man, I don't have that option. Set your hatred aside and try to see the larger picture.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
Okay, then at least give me some steel bolts. You don't trust her, fine. Trust me, I believe her.
You better know what you're doing.
I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't want to do it.
But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible.
Let's get back to the recruits, Isran. That was actually
Don't feel like a
interesting.
guest because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my.
At least he's treating her the right way.
And generosity.
You're an asset.
Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry.
Ooh, nice.
So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me.
You just walked out with it?
Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father.
Let me guess. We gotta go beseech a
But, of
moon
course,
priest. A
none
moon
of us
moth
can read
priest.
it.
Who can?
Well, the moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading.
This sounds oddly
Not
familiar.
that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away. In Cyrodiil.
Not all of them, I'm sure.
A scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know
He
where
says
he's
it with
staying?
disgust dripping from his voice.
And I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind. And I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities.
Can I tell her to stay here? Please
But
let
you're
me
on
tell
your own.
Serana to stay here.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big
Yeah,
place.
I know exactly how I'm gonna find a moth priest. I've actually already got the objective, so I'm just gonna walk away from her.
One day.
I don't need to have anything to do with Serana.
No one believed.
Okay, so now I need to scour and get some steel bolts. I suppose I can do that off camera, and I can go ahead and wrap this episode up because I need to split it so that the next quest appears in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Hopefully I will get to kill Serana sometime in the near future. That would just make my dreams come true. I want to kill her more than I want to kill Harkin. This must be what they're going to turn into the armored troll pit. I cannot wait to see some of that develop. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Oh, one more note. I found Sorine Gerard again, and she has
Sort of a
a
random
merchant
assortment of
inventory, including 140 steel bolts. Oh, how nice. I'm saved. Later.